Hey there guys, and welcome back to another Escape the Crate video. It has been forever since we've done one of these on camera.
Right.
I think you guys ended up missing a speakeasy one.
Which was so much fun.
And what was the other one?
We were defeating...
Oh, it was, I don't remember. I feel like, oh, King Arthur. King
Yes!
Arthur was the other
Oh, that
one.
was it.
That's what it was. That one was interesting.
Yeah, that one was fun.
But
And that one, it's not on record. We did it with friends, and we did it real fast.
Yeah.
We were so good.
so
or maybe Katie was.
you just have to take our word for it. We haven't let you down yet, right?
Right.
But anyway, so if this is your first time tuning into our videos, I'm Stuart.
And I'm Joelle.
And we're 2Max Try, and we are bringing you Escape the Crate, as you can see in the background, and it's Escape the Uins. It's over there, I guess. It is Escape the Ruins, so it seems like there's an Aztec theme to this.
Yeah, like a hidden temple in the jungle.
And as of recording, we do know what the next box is going to be, and we'll let you know what that is after we fumble our way through this. But we're going to get this set up, and then we'll be back with the actual Escape the Crate.
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright guys, we are back, and we are all set up to hopefully escape this. So let's see how this ends up going. As always, you work for a time-traveling organization called Emit, or Time Backwards. As you go back in time, that's what they do. You have been dispatched to events throughout the ages, fixing inconsistencies and getting the timeline back to normal. Since the very first mission back in time, however, you have been faced with opposition. A man known as Mr. X has actively worked against you. He has tried to morph history in ways that will help himself out financially, and he has tried to have you disposed of in horrible ways.
Whoa.
Recently, Mr. X and his associates have gone off the grid, but that was until today. The EMIT computer system appears to have been hacked. We at EMIT have thousands of hours of research in this system about past missions and potential future targets. If the hacker into our system is Mr. X, it's not good. He would have access to all of our knowledge, and it might cripple EMIT's chances moving forward. We need you to look at the data we have from the hack to figure out what information Mr. X has gotten into. This will be a huge help in figuring out how bad this hack was to EMIT and our history in general. Watch the video we have about the hack below, and then look at the 3 sets of data files below, A, B, and C. See if you can find which file the hacker got into.
Alright.
That didn't help at all.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go back and look one more time.
Well, it's gonna be the sound.
Oh.
Go back, go scroll down and see. Yeah.
Yeah,
see?
okay. So we have 3 data files, and they all have, like, sounds associated with, or what we're guessing is sounds, so the notes are what we're going to need.
Yeah.
So I'll play it one more time, and we'll try to get a fix on the first note, I guess.
Oh.
I think it's B.
It's that. It went like that.
Yep. It is B. Alright, so I think it needs 1 letter.
B.
So
I think the answer is B.
It's not B-E-E.
We did it!
Yay! We are smart. Alright. Fantastic. You just solved the first puzzle. You match up the files that the hacker got into, and you alert the boss immediately. There's a crestfallen look on his face. Whatever the information was that Mr. X got into must have been important. The boss ushers your team into a nearby room and shuts the door. It appears that the hack was to get information about a Mayan temple, the lost ruins of the crocodile. Up until recently, it appeared that the ruins were a legend, but Emit learned that a local archaeologist recently found proof to the contrary. Her name is Akna, and she is an expert in all things Mayan. She disappeared in the jungles in the late summer of 2021 to find the temple. The files Mr. X got were all about her plans. We must assume that Mr. X intends to catch up to her and find the temple for himself. We can't let that happen. Rumors say that in the heart of the temple there is a crystal which will change mankind as we know it. We don't know much about this treasure other than those cryptic details. If Mr. X gets his hands on it, and we must assume that that is his goal, that he might be unstoppable if the crystal does hold some strong power. The boss makes some calls and prepares to send you off to an undisclosed location somewhere in the jungles of Guatemala. He also presents you with a senior member of EMIT, Wesley Swenson, who will go with you as a sort of a guide and protector. One look at the man, however, and you wonder how much help he'll be. You don't want to sound ungrateful, but Wesley Swenson looks like he would be much more comfortable behind a desk somewhere than in an ancient tomb. You try not to snort as he introduces himself to you.
Hopefully you try not to snort in daily life
Please.
as well.
If this says anything, Wesley can't be trusted.
Ooh.
Hello, agents. Wesley Swenson here, senior advisor and protector. I've been assigned to your detail. Are you ready to go exploring? Right then. The boss has everything ready, and we're going to be airdropped right in the heart of the jungle. I have the clues to get us started. Then it will be but a quick jog through the brush until we hit the temple. We need to be careful that we are not followed. Secrecy is paramount. So go ahead, get your affairs in order so we can get started.
Well, they say that when you're about to die, get your affairs in order.
Alright.
This is the first chapter. The puzzles in the first game are a bit easier, as always. As the plot takes the game, puzzles get tougher. If you struggle with the puzzle, use the hints at the bottom.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see.
We usually always play for fun. This is you can do timing, and we try to keep it around an hour, which is like the regular player level.
Right.
We'll see how it goes.
Now, this one supposedly can be played on teams or just together, and we're going to do it together. Because I can't let Joel show me up. So, alright. The adventure is on. After a few hours of being stuffed in a small plane, you find yourself being literally pushed out of it over the jungles of Guatemala. Your parachute opens just in time, fortunately, but as you land in the dense forest, you have to wonder if there is an easier way. The tree cover blocks out the sky, and strange animal calls echo through the branches. Wesley Swenson, however, appears to be quite cheerful. Another video?
Very good, very good. I always find that a nice landing like that starts the expedition with a bang. Now, here's what we know. The explorer, a young lady by the name of Agna, headed this way only this morning. She's said to be the one to make the discovery of the temple. All we need to do is catch up to her. She must be around here somewhere. Go ahead and get a bearing of where we are, and we can see if we can
He's
catch
using a
up to her in
compass in the
time.
video.
He is. Alright, so I'm guessing we have to figure out where we are. Alright, he hands you his compass, telling you that it holds your first clue, the way to find... What did he say? Akna? He tells you to examine it front and back. You wave it around trying to find north, but Wesley smiles and claps you on the back. You aren't sure why he seems so pleased with himself. It seems hopeless, that is, until you see the engraving. A compass serves many purposes, namely to tell direction.
Ah!
Property of Wes Swenson. So
I
farming through the
know
jungle-
what it is.
Well, yeah. You go west,
West,
east,
east,
south,
south,
southwest,
west,
east,
east,
north,
north,
south,
south,
east,
east,
north.
north.
So we need 13 numbers. And I guess we have to figure out what this applies to. Well, I guess if we're looking at this, that card has the compass with dots and dashes that connect to this.
Oh, okay.
So the question is, though, do we start with west? So do we start with the 4 dots?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So maybe that
it
is. So
Okay.
let's say 4, 9. See, I don't know, 15.
Okay.
Then 15 again. Then 4. Then 9. Then 0. We're at south. 15. 9. And 0.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Alright, let's see if that works.
Alright. Let's see if I can show you guys close up what we're doing here.
Alright, so 4, 9. 1, 5. 1, 5, 4. 9, 0. 1, 5. 9, 0, I think.
Okay, let's see.
Yep, we got it.
That's it.
Alright. Good start. Alright, you hold the compass in the air. You march in the direction that Wesley tells you to, but you get the distinct idea that you are heading in circles. Once or twice, you also get the sensation that you are being followed, but you shove that idea out of your head. You're in the middle of the Guatemalan rainforest with an incompetent emit agent who most likely is getting you hopelessly lost. Luckily for you, however, you spot a fountain in a stone wall under some cover nearby. It's nothing grand, but stone structures like these certainly mean that a civilization must be nearby. And maybe the temple as well. Good old Wesley hands you a machete and asks you to clear the way. Why didn't they give us a machete?
I was going to say, we didn't get one of those in the box.
You suppose it is better in your hands than his. Turn over card R now so the side C is showing. Check out the list of how the cards, papers, and objects we arranged below. Change it in bold. Alright.
Only one thing's changed.
Yeah, we got a video here.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Pay attention to the
Eyes
leaf.
must be close at hand. Here, take this machete and help clear away the plant life. See if you see more signs of the temple. Just be careful to not damage anything with the blade. We can't have another accident this month. Please. Here, take this.
Alright, so the first set of leaves are these. So these here.
I was thinking we'd go in the order of the arrows.
Oh, okay.
So, like, count these. So there's 1,
Oh, I see what you're doing, yeah.
2,
Yeah, we can try those. So you're counting...
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7?
Those aren't in play, so... Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think we can go with 7. And do we count this, or no?
I don't think so.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 6.
Okay. And then this weird heart-shapey thing.
1, 2, 3. I think just 3.
Okay.
And then like the frond. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are there any on that one?
No.
So try 4. Alright, let's see if
7,
that's it.
6, 3, 4.
Okay. 7, 6, 3, 4. I think we got it. So far, so good.
Sometimes you just gotta not overthink
Stop the
it.
clock. Just kidding. With one last mighty swing of the machete, some branches fall away, revealing a clearing in the jungle.
Ooh.
Right in the center of the clearing rises a majestic pyramid, with steps sweeping up the sides. You have no doubt about it. This is the lost ruins of the crocodile. It's more important than just a pyramid-like tower, though. Structures are scattered all over the place, each overgrown with plant life. You know, however, that somewhere in this complex a treasure is waiting to be found, one that you must get to before your competitor. You aren't alone. A young girl, probably no more than 18, marches towards you from a nearby doorway. She does not seem happy to see you.
Why is she not happy to see
You
us?
suppose this must be Akna.
Just what do you think you're doing here? This is my discovery,
Oh.
and I'm getting all the credit for it, not you. You can't just come in here and start looting things. The lost ruins of the crocodile are dangerous. Do you understand? The entire place is littered with traps. If you go stepping in the wrong place, you could fall down a hidden crevice. Go in the wrong doorway, and you might
Not
be
crevasse.
here. This is not the place for tourists. So I expect you to turn around now and just let me. I have to find the entrance to the temple, and I don't need you around here distracting me.
She seems nice.
Yeah, real nice.
Alright. She glares at you for a long moment and then struts away back towards the Grand Pyramid. You wonder for a moment if she's right. Is the place booby-trapped? If so, you don't know if you should even start searching. Wesley reminds you, however, that Mr. X could arrive at any moment, and if you don't find the treasure first, he will, booby-traps or not. Even though you know that it will make Akna mad, you begin to search around the ruins for the entrance to the inside. It isn't long before Wesley discovers an odd circular calendar and some strange carvings in the rock. Could this tell you where the entrance is? Yeah. Go ahead and turn over card A now so the side S is showing. Alright.
Okay.
So we're looking for 8 letters.
Okay.
Alright. 8 letters. I wonder, does it have to do with this here?
Okay.
Because, well, we have... Alright. I'm wondering if this is the order. Maybe not. Because here's...
Well, this is the same as this. So I think it has something to do with the way that it's pointing. And these symbols. Can you find those symbols in here? Like in this?
No, those symbols are not in that.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh, wait. This is.
Oh,
is
wait,
that.
there it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's that. But what is that?
It's pointing to PA.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Gotcha, because see, there's that emblem. So yeah, PA.
Alright, and then.
So
oh,
that would be
that's
the second one.
set. Okay.
So we need the eagle, which is here. So CI. CI, PA. This.
So CT.
CT, yep. And then...
That's right there. LI. Well, that doesn't spell anything. Do you think it needs to?
I mean, if you... No. I don't know.
Let's try it.
It doesn't say it's a word. It just says 8 letters.
Right.
C-I... P-A-C-T...
L-I.
Oh, that's it, I think.
Alright.
Yep. We don't need no words. Alright, you search the top of the temple, you find some strange letters on the top of the temple, and you piece them together into an even stranger word. You shout it out to Wesley, but he shrugs, not knowing its meaning either. Akna, however, immediately perks up.
Sipactli?
She calls out that that word means crocodile in
Oh.
Mayan. You pause, wondering if perhaps you need to find a stone crocodile to find the entrance. That is before an explosion rocks the forest at the side of the clearing. I hear the quickest way between point A and point B is blow it up. That's what I hear. A mass of trees falls down as a small party enters the fray. It's led by a man you've seen several times before, and it's never good. Mr. X, your arch enemy.
Oh,
Pause the clock now if you're timing it. We're not doing that.
We're not super timing. We started right around 2 o'clock. Now it's 2:15.
Emit agents, I'm so glad you are already here. I was hoping to have this meeting. We might have gotten off on the wrong foot. I know I may have tried to kill you once.
Water under the
twice,
bridge.
but no hard feelings, right? I
Right.
see we both are looking for the treasure inside of this temple. But there is a difference. If you stay with Emit and you get that crystal, you get nothing but a smiley face in your employee record books. But there is another option. My own team of agents is hiring, and if you join us, you get a piece of the treasure to keep for yourself, along with a ranking place in my new world. I'm offering you a once-in-a-lifetime job opportunity. Either join me, or you can die as a measly Emit.
Well, I mean, 2 options.
Sure. We like choices.
Alright, so we can either stay together as one team and defeat Mr. X, or we can split into 2 teams and compete against each other.
We'll be staying in one team. Mr. X draws a line in the sand right there at the base of the pyramid.
Oh.
It's up to you as to how you want to play the remainder of the game. You can choose to stay together as one team and continue working with Emit to find the treasure. Together, cooperatively, as you have been. Or you can split your team up into 2 competing groups. One half of you can remain as Team Emit, other with Mr. X, same puzzles, but you'll get a chance to race each other to see which... Alright, so because there's only 2 of us, that doesn't make any sense to do that.
We could race.
No, we couldn't.
It
That
might
just
be
makes it easier to
fun.
try. Nope, we're not doing it.
Alright.
Alright, that just makes it easier to try codes out without fighting. What's this? Oh, one team keep this computer you are reading on now with them, and the other team use a smaller mobile device. Okay.
We're staying as a
Stay
team
as a
because
team.
Stuart doesn't want to get beat real bad.
It's kind of tough to do a video and split like that. Alright. You choose to stay as one team. Mr. X glares at you when none of you cross the line and join his team. Finally admitting defeat, he wipes away the line and dramatically announces that this is on your heads. Wesley smiles at you and thanks you for remaining loyal to Emit. Akna looks annoyed by this whole exercise and brings things back to the matter at hand. It seems that she wants to help you out versus seeing Mr. X get the prize.
Ooh.
She sees the destroyed section of the forest from his entrance and rightly gets who the bigger danger is. Akna, however, looks annoyed by this team building. She points out that we are supposed to be looking for a crocodile to find the entrance, right? The only one you see sits at the top of the steps of the temple. You assume that You assume that is the place you should head first. When Agna places a foot on the bottom step, however, a piece of it crumbles away.
Oh no.
Alright. Steps.
Wait! Be careful! Each step to the top looks to be unstable. It looks like you need to spell out a message from the bottom step to the top step. One letter at a time. Step on the wrong letter and the stone will crumble. You don't want to fall down that distance.
It doesn't look
Step
that far.
carefully, please.
It doesn't look that far,
Alright.
Joelle. Alright.
So this is what we're working on.
Right.
And I think it might have something to do with
You
the
think
puzzle.
so?
Well, because this says guide you to the top.
To the top.
One god's something.
At a time.
Start on the
Bottom,
bottom step.
Alright, start on the bottom step.
And climb one step at a time. One god's name will guide you to the top.
Alright, and then we have a card with
The
the
names.
names. Alright, so
How about, should we try K? But there's no I, so it's not K.
well, why don't we can do Itzamna. I-T-Z-A-M. Nope. There's not enough letters for that.
Okay.
What about Hunalyi? So what do we have here? 1, 2, 3,
It should be
4,
8.
5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 4, 6, 7, 2, 4, 6. So it could be that one, 2, 4, 6. It's not that one. 2, 4, no. 2, 4, 6, 7, 2, 4, 6, 7, 2, 4, 6. So it could be that.
C-A-M
A-Z,
A-Z
O-T-Z.
O-T-Z. Put that one in.
Kamazats. Kama.
A-Z-O-T-Z.
Z-O-T-Z. We
Yeah, yo!
did that like professionals.
That was in a minute and 40 seconds.
Alright, you reach the top of the staircase and the very apex of the temple. If you manage to solve the last puzzle before the time ran out, congratulations, you earned a point.
Woo!
Yay, points! Open up the box and look at the inside of the lid. If you earned a point, take a pen and mark an X in the bottom left box. Yep. Alright.
Okay.
Okay, if you didn't, we don't have to, there's nothing there but a dark opening in the temple. You want to take a step inside, but the rumors of the booby traps come back to you. What if it's a trap of some type? Wesley seems to agree with you.